Hello, what's going on stream? It's your boy, Slat, coming at you with the Camden County Cougars going against UNT, University of North Texas at Dallas. From what I've seen, these two teams are UNT Dallas so far has an undefeated record, not even losing a single game, but that's really no competition for the Cougars. We've gone against the Regents last season. That went pretty well. We gave them a hell of a fight, more of a fight than anybody else. So they haven't faced us yet. We're talking, if we get like one game, that's actually going to be victory just right there. Just have to get the momentum. That's all Overwatch is. Right now, I think we're just waiting on them to get all together in the game. So we're just going to wait around. Back.
You're good.
you didn't want any.
5, 4, 3,
Axev on the Widow, I know he can click some heads. And Mahia on Mercy. Let's see. Playing on Nepal, this is not really a map that we typically go for, but we're interested in how it'll play out. Candle Cling starting the action. Oh, getting boot back by the Orisa. Big sleep by Defiant. Playing some distance, that soldier's poking at him. Axev with this nasty angle in the back. Let's see, Winston looking for a pick right off the bat. Oh, the enemy seemed to capture the point first. Diving on the Orisa, trying to get in there, trying to get aggressive. Again, just looking for that pick. Maybe dead drop and grab one. Oh, gets caught by Copperfield. Oh, falling back now, getting hit massive damage. James coming in looking for it. Oh, but it's picked off by the Orisa. Enemy team with the Symmetra is really, really smart here, playing the turrets, making sure that we, Camden County, can't get in there. Again, we're just looking for a poke here, probably looking for a regroup. Here's Candle. Let's see, gonna come down the main again, or I see he's looking off to the left. Could try to bait. Oh, here we go, looking for it. Got two in his electric. Ooh, stomp the Kiriko. Ooh, Primal Rage, he's going for that soldier. He is not letting the soldier survive. Nope, no mega for you. Sorry. Ooh, dead drop, catching up the kills. Avenging Axev on the Symmetra way back there. And now we cap point. Enemy team has 64%. We gotta be a little careful now. Can't get too out of hand. Let's see how it goes. Poking at him. Oh, they're going for a TP play. No way. Oh, they're all on the point. Orisa, immediate ult. Followed by the Symmetra wall. Oh, and Symmetra just gets 3 Moon Days. Wow. That's something we're gonna have to look out for. That Symmetra TP. Candle manages to escape, regrouping with his team. Trying to save as much time as possible here. Enemies recap. UNT Dallas. Oh, we see Axev switched over to Reaper here. Maybe we're going to try and get a little up close. Looking for that soldier right off the right. Managed to grab him. Oh, Symmetra grabs dead drop with the turret. It's unfortunate. Oh, just barely manages to reach the bubble. And this round looks like it's going to UNT Dallas. Just they played that a little smarter. Waiting on. I mean, this is the good thing about Control is that each one of these maps are uniquely different, so you could have a completely new playstyle on the next map just to avoid, you know.
maybe one day we'll go on missions in Hawaii.
Oh, we're going for Symmetra on dead drop. Looks like he's trying to mirror. But Moonday switched over to Junkrat on this one. Copperfield on Farah, no mercy pocket. That's interesting. Everything else seems to be staying the same. Candle Queen pulls out the Junker Queen. Probably going to look for some knife pulls into the Sanctum hole. We'll see. Here we go. I'm going to go right. Yep, going right here. Farah just lighting down the hallway. Junkrat follows it. Oh, we TP'd on the point. Let's see if we can grab a couple picks. Moondays is out. Candle Queen with the slash. And we're just looking for opportunity here. But it seems like UNT Dallas is backing up. Oh, Soleto. Oh, Sotelo on the Orisa. Manages to grab Defiant. But Majihawk manages to grab that res. Clutch res. Oh, Candle Queen gets smacked by three of UNT Dallas. And now we're in the tiny room. Maybe we can survive this Orisa. Dead drop lighting her up. Oh man, that was so close. Managed to grab 23% on that one, on that push. We're gonna see a tank switch from Candle going on Zarya. Possibly to counter that Orisa. You can shoot your beam through her javelin spin, so we'll see. Plus they have Junkrat and Pharah. It's gonna be easy to charge bubble off of. Already has 53%. Ooh, Haley going for the res. Oh, Pharah barrage. Oh, Axef manages to catch her in midair. Both teams down a player right now, trying to push through this little choke here on the left. Max charge on Candle. Orisa slams the ult, manages to grab Axef, and snatches up Haley. We're gonna fall back now, possibly. Oh, Defiant gets hit by that junk nade. They just have so much damage output pushing out here. We're gonna see a bit of a switch up. Haley now on Zenyatta. Possibly to get more damage on the Orisa. Seems like she is unkillable right now. Junk tire, is it gonna be big? Hopefully not. Still active. Going around the left side. Possibly avoid this. Oh, manages to grab nobody. Oh, they just Suzu that perp immediately. And Junkrat throwing the nades. That concussion grenade is insane. Just unable to come through this main choke here. Not much that the Cougars can do here. Just trying to poke some damage in. But that first game's going over to UNT Dallas. They played that map very smart. Very smart. Just play that completely. Let's see, play the game. Who's grabbing it? Moondays. Junkrat. Just grab one. So yeah, I mean, look, first game, never. You can't judge it right off the first game. There's still 2 more to go for UNT Dallas. We're still looking forward to it. Still have the potential. We just gotta focus a little bit more, and I think we'll have it in the bag for sure.
we are back on Eichenwald defense. We are currently going to be running a sort of like a bunker dive comp. We have Pika Shinx on the Malga, Slat on the Baptiste, Tracer on the Dead Drop on Tracer, Active on Widow, and Major on the Mercy. So it looks like on defense so far we lost first point due to a Bastion Orisa rush comp. Another good pick by the Zen on UNT Dallas. We're going to see if we can get a nice regroup going. Axid is coming up on his ult right here. We're going to see if that can come into play. We are on a longer range point right now, so we may see more play out of the Widowmaker. Widow gets a nice hit on Kiriko and puts it to half immediately. So I'm expecting UNT Dallas to play a little bit more safer on this side, especially since they have a Widow peering at them. Let's go see what the Orisa is doing. She looks like she's contesting the other Orisa. Hans is going for little peeks. Dead Drop is going on the flank right now. Axib pulls out the Bastion from the fight. Another great pick from CCC onto the Zen. Looks like we might get a nice hold here. And another great pick from Axib onto the Hanzo. Ooh, I think UNTD Dallas might have to start switching here for this Widow pick. They are just forced behind this choke. Looks like we're going to still set up in the same general area. I'm guessing we're going to be falling back if they're going to play Ramatra Rush here. We get a few nice shots from Pika Shinx onto their Ram. Looks like Ramatra's starting to fire a few rounds at our Widow. Our Widow gets taken down by Mundaeus. Orisa falls next, and a big dragon from Hanzo right into our backline. Looks like we're going to try to fall back and maybe regroup. Another pick from the Zen onto the BAP. Okay, looks like we're going to go for a regroup here. They have Kiriko Rush, but we at CCC, we have Pulse Bomb, Terror Surge, and Valkyrie ready to deploy. Dead Drop trying to get a pick onto Kiriko. Ooh, gets Hanzo to half, and then Hanzo gets a nice pick. Let's see what Slat is doing over here with Baptiste. Trying to keep his Orisa alive. Ooh, that's a great mortality. However, they do counter with a Zen ult. Mercy gets stuck mid-air by a Bastion nade. Ooh, this is not looking good for them. This is not looking good for them, folks. A big Pulse Bomb by Dead Drop, but that's not going to be enough to save the fight. Another pick by Axib's Widow. Okay, we're going to be swapping over to the Sigma swap. Maybe we're going to look for a more poke-based comp over here. Bastion's going to try to ult. I think he's going to try to go for BAP here. Zen is running straight into the middle things. Does Pika Shinx find the pick? And he does. Let's see what is going on over with Meha. Trying to keep the Bastion up alive. They have to fall back here. There's not going to be much they're going to be able to do. Hanzo out here getting really nice picks on UNT Dallas. Let's see if we can get a nice big ult. Oh, it gets cancelled right before. Alright, so that is round one. CCC took the loss, but I think there's going to be a good comeback for on the attacking side. Let's see what composition they were going to try to run up with. Now, if I would have to say, I think they would have to play a little bit more aggressive here for dive. They're getting Ramatra and Orisa giving too much space for that Hanzo to get to picks. They have to get in there and try to drop one of their DPS. Most likely the Hanzo. Bastion is also going to be a big problem here. Looks like we're going to be running a Diva, Bastion, Soja, and Kiriko, and Baptiste on attack. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks like we're going a little bit more dive with the Kiriko Diva, but it looks like we want to stay poke / brawl with the Baptiste Bastion.
So, don't take it personally when I get the most kills, okay?
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, so it looks like they're going to be pushing up the right high ground over here. Baptiste is leading the push. Looks like they're going to go into right hallway. Bastion misses a nade. We're going to see what happens here. Slat gets picked off by Kiriko straight off the bat. Looks like they're going to have to fall back due to lack of heals. Ooh, and that is one great pick from Oakland on UNT Dallas. Looks like we are going to drop a few more people. That's going to cause a little bit of a stagger. Our alt economy is not looking too great so far. UNT Dallas has about 30% or more. We're averaging about like 20-ish. Looks like we're going to swap over to Zarya, see if we can try to burst down Ramatra. Bastion is just firing down range with this Ramatra, trying to put all the pressure on top of the Zarya. Zarya may not be able to get enough heals here due to reloads, and that small window may be enough time. And Torb gets a big pick on the Slat. This is definitely going to cause a fallback. Ramatra's going for 1-2. He's just confirming kills left and right here. So Tell out here with a massive play. Slat's going to try to contest Kiri, see if he can get some ult charge. Ram is going to have ult for this next fight, so I'm going to expect a big push whenever they get Kitsune Rush. And then Ride Reviews is also coming up on his ult. Looks like they're going to try rushing down the choke again. I don't know how this is going to work here. They just have so much damage and pressure from that Ramatra Bastion. Yeah, Bastion drops first. This is definitely just going to force a regroup. And UNT Dallas with 4 ults and a 5th one coming up really soon here. We're probably not going to see anything be dropped on this fight. Oh, as I said, we got Bastion ult right onto the Kiriko. Baptiste's trying to fight the Torb over here in the side room, and he gets picked off. I think what we really need to do here is try to get out of that choke. We need to play some mobility on our side. UNT Dallas is playing this bunker very well. Even with the nerfs to the healing reduction passive on DPS, there's still not going to be enough going out to handle the Tor Bastion combo. Slash is going to try to look for some damage onto a big grab by Pika Shanks. However, it does get countered with the Suzu. Molten Core comes out and Pika Shanks drops. Axel over here on the Sojourn. He's going to try 1v1 Torb and does not get the win. Things are not looking bright here, but UNT Dallas is playing a very good match right now. CCC needs to get a regroup going here. Ooh, the Torb turret is just too strong for Malga to handle. Looks like we're starting to panic here, as we are just walking in one by one. Alright, we get the Doomfist swap. I don't know how I feel about the Doomfist swap, but we believe Pika Shanks has this.
This ends now.
Soldier coming out with an ult with the Baptiste window. We're going to see if he gets a pick. He gets the Torb turret. That's pretty big. Doomfist going to run straight to point with the Symmetra. Someone's probably going to get picked off here. Kiriko's taking shots. Axa falls down with Meha. Ramatra getting nanoed, and that's just going to be the end of this round. A good push by CCC, but it was just too many ults to handle at the end there with the nano. UNTD takes round 1, and we'll be back. Alright, we are back on the Savasa here. It looks like we're going to be playing Rush with a Lucio, Junker Queen, Symmetra, McCree, and Cassidy now, and Moira. Looks like we're going to be trying to take point first, but UNT Dallas has a similar idea. They just don't have a Lucio. Looks like they'll be going for more of a dive with a Junker Queen, which is an interesting play. But let's see if it works out. Sim's going to get some nice turrets on the wall to try to prepare. Junker Queen takes some damage here. Mayha gets picked off by a Tracer. Junker Queen's going to fall next. Another pick from Moondays, and everyone just gets wiped out. That was really, really quick. Alt economy, Trace is just going to get Pulse Bomb next fight. Looks like we're going to be trying to push forward. Lucio's a little far up for my liking. He might get picked off by the Tracer or Genji. So we'll be playing the Ramatra Brig into this. I like the idea for the brawl, but we gotta stay more grouped up together. We're just gonna get picked off by that Tracer. Symmetra goes down to the Moira Junker. Kiri just gets a massive Suzu on 3 people. Ramatra falls, next Brig. Axel gets a nice pick on Tracer, but that's not going to be enough to turn back this 2v4. Lucio's just going to try to see if he can keep his leg, and he probably will. Next fight is going to be at a new point. Junker and Tracer both have ults here. Nothing has been popped just yet, and Moira is coming up on hers. I do feel like we are going to have this point right here. Junker's going to look for a knife on the Ramatra. Let's swap over to Ramatra, see what's going on over here. Tracer misses a pulse. That's massive for CCC. Ooh, a big beat to counter Rampage. Ooh, that drop does get annihilated though by the Tracer. Another pick down on Axa. Pikachu needs to try to look for a pick here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. He's on cooldowns for everything. He has ult. Ooh, that ult play did not look good. Maybe he's going to try to go for a swap onto someone else. Looks like we just need to try to focus on like the Tracer or the Moira here. UNT Dallas is definitely playing that dive really well into CCC. This is looking like a rough match, but we gotta stay optimistic. We have High Noon here, and we're gonna have a rally coming up. Doomfist gonna rush straight in, tries to fish for a pick, doesn't get one. He does have Empowered. Ooh, Powered is a missed on the Junker. Rally is popped. Axiv goes down. Another punch gone. Let's see what the Brig is up to. Dead Drop does get a pick onto the Moira. This is a big play. Tracer gets another pick onto the Kiri. Tracer going to look to see if they can whittle down the other Tracer. Dead Drop almost gets the Genji. Has to fall back. The Dead Drop doing really nice on the Tracer though. He was lowering everybody. However, I feel like in hindsight, those missed Doom punches weren't cutting it out. Axiv getting 1 but 2 picks here. So can he get a third onto the Genji? Let's see. Slam from Doom, trying to fish for that Genji kill. Axiv going for Moira, gets the Moira pick. That's actually big. They can get a decent stagger going. Kiri is really low right now. Doom is on the prowl for that Genji. Axiv still has ult here. Slat coming up with beat, but they do have UTD Dallas does have 5 ults that they can counter with. A massive knife from Junker Queen, and that does lead to the death of Axiv. Let's see if Doom can fish for a pick on Tracer. Tracer won, but they were not able to get the Elim. Having a Tracer 1v1 on the sideline. Things are not looking too bright. However, they did win with ults because UTD Dallas did have to pop 2 ults there, and CCC does have 32% on the point. Those picks from Noah at the start onto the Moira definitely slowed back the enemy. Tracer tries to go for a pulse bomb, does not land it. That feels pretty relatable. Honestly, I can't do that well on Tracer. Doom going in to look for a pick, does die here. I feel like the engage was a little too early. We're just getting wiped out by their dive. Genji gets a pick on the Slat, starts focusing the Moira, not looking too well. We do have Beat at high noon here, and Meteor Strike is coming up. And Meteor Strike did get buffed in the last balance patch to do at least 50 damage on ult, so we'll see if that comes into play. They have to get the point touch, however. We'll see how Pikashinx plays this out. Goes for a slam, gets everyone, misses punch. He's going to try to fish for the Jungle Queen. Gets no one, but he does have the Empower Punch. He gets a big punch onto 3 of the enemies. Kiriko has no Suzu right now. Let's see if Pikashinx can capitalize. Moira does almost go down here. Slat does get the kill. Pikashinx with a massive kill onto Moira. Enemy team has no supports. Let's see if CCC can bring this back. Genji and Junker are just fishing for that Lucio kill, and this does look like it's going to be the end of the third match, and UNT Dallas will take the win. Good game from both sides. I feel like there's a lot to learn from this. Tracer gets the play of the game, probably first point. Yeah. She gets 1 pick, and then she goes right into another. Gets the Junker Queen onto the Symmetra, and then gets the melee onto the Lucio. everyone. This is your second caster, James, and this is your first caster, Slat.
What's going on?
Pete. So I just want to ask you, Slat, how do you think the match went?
I think the match went as we were expecting. This team we're versing, we looked up how they're doing in the league and everything, and they full swept every single game, haven't lost a single round. I mean, like we were. It was tough.
You're going to the Lions then.
Yeah. Like it was rough trying to match that energy. There was moments where we did stop them and push them off the point for a little bit, but just being able to secure the kills was kind of our issue this time around.
Would you say like team morale was pretty high, or like
even
you guys
though
try to keep a flow going?
On Junker, on Servasa, we were, I guess, in a positive mindset. Even though we were like, oh, this is gonna go not so good. So we're just gonna play what we want, just have fun, I guess. So yeah, we went for that instead. It's a shame Jaehoon couldn't be here.
Yeah, it is a shame
I will say that
Jaehoon was not able to make it today.
He is very missed. That's the guy right there. That's the GOAT.
Do you think there's anything that we as a team can improve on or learn from this?
Mostly our coordination, maybe a little more communication. Besides that, we need healing. We have to focus on like one guy and then like get him out, then get out.
Try to get a pick.
Yeah, like your Winston gameplay. I think that was working for sure, but just being able to secure the point, that was rough because they were going poke you.
That's true.
Yeah.
They would try to whittle you down, and then Ramatra just run in and start bashing faces.
Dude, yeah, Ramatra was definitely an oppressive force this time around. I think their best player, probably Moondays.
Moondays on the Tracer.
Yeah, Moondays on the Tracer and the Junkrat, Symmetro, whatever you name it. Yeah. You can probably play any character. I mean, you just have to respect that.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think there's anything that you could have done better, or?
I don't know. I was really looking forward to playing Lucio, but we were more in a grounded, stay here and let's brawl it out
type of situation.
Type of team comp, and we were going for that instead. So maybe I could have done Lucio a little bit sooner. Who knows? I mean, maybe if I was playing with you, who knows? Maybe that way.
Maybe.
I don't know. Like it's really up in the air.
Looks like the match, though, it was like you said. Even though it was a steamroll, it might have been a little bit expected due to the fact that you said they went undefeated in
not even a single
matches.
round. I mean, like that's you can't really deny that.
3-0ing multiple teams has to be like a massive feat for the team to achieve.
Yeah, 100%. That's I was comparing it to the Regents last year, like same exact type of scenario in this go around. Yeah.
Anything else that you would have to say?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl Sage. What's up, Sage? I'll give a shout out to the Doomfist main, Matt, Zenyatta main, Brandon, Imagine Dying, also known as Goose. He's the GOAT. Yeah, that's my scan right. Oh, Pierce, if you're watching, what's up, man? Haley, all the same.
Anything you want to plug in?
I guess my Twitch, just /_CCC. Just check me out. I'm mostly playing Overwatch.
Make sure you give him a follow.
Yeah, please. Go ahead. Feel free.
I've watched his gameplay and it's
it's pretty peak. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for the interview, and we hope we'll see you next time.
Yeah, for sure. That was dope.
Bye.